Hello everyone, Atlas here. Yeah, today we're going for a pretty, let's say, easier setup than last video. So basically we're doing just a defense mission again against the Terminids, and in this mission you'll see that it was much easier for me than last time. Kind of struggled with the predators. Here, when you have like enough choke points and defenses, enough turrets, things gets much easier. Also my teammates also, as you can see, brought a lot of turrets. The only downside to this the only thing that actually killed us in this mission was one of my teammates who actually brought in only orbital barrages, so ended up being killed by the barrages, but it didn't actually stop us from actually accomplishing the mission. So it was pretty straightforward. So you should start in a minute. Yeah. So basically, the first time I actually met with the predators, for those who didn't actually saw the previous video, I really struggled mightily against them. In fact, I didn't even know that there was a new enemy in town. Absolutely not. Like, I just came into February 3 and started my mission normally, and then I didn't even notice the difference in color with the bugs, and yeah, I kind of struggled quite a while, and we ended up being all killed by the predators. And I did a video about that. If you're interested, you can go check that out. For this one, I brought in the autocannon turrets and the rocket sentry and the anti-tank emplacement. I also brought with me, the guard dog breath, just in case the predators might get too close. So it gives you more survivability. Here, I actually elected to actually send. So I positioned my rocket sentry inside, and here I tried to put my autocannon outside, which was a bad choice at the beginning, but it didn't really impact things. And I positioned my anti-tank emplacement here. The difference typically for this type of mission, I prefer the machine gun emplacement. But since the anti-tank is here, and I actually never did the defense mission with the anti-tank emplacement, so yeah, my position could have been a bit better, because I had problems actually shooting normal enemies, but it came in pretty handy with the Bile Titan and big armored enemies. So here, yeah, this is what I was saying. One of my teammates sent an orbital barrage, and I get back to not get obliterated, but luckily it's just a 120, which has a much reduced radius and doesn't explode too hard. On the other side, my teammates are really keeping the Terminids at bay, and all our turrets are allowing us to actually, as you can see, one of my teammates have been killed because of one of the orbitals. Yeah, but so far so good, not a big deal. Trying to find a good angle. What I could have done, though, I could have probably tried to destroy this. I couldn't destroy it with the anti-tank, those containers, but maybe I should have brought a hell bomb and destroyed those containers to get better visibility and being able to support my teammates better. As you can see, so far so good. No real issues. First wave went in pretty easily. Didn't even notice any particular enemies. Yeah, here I just remembered that, yeah, I brought in with me my guard dog breath, also refreshing the sentries. Again, did a bad jump. And my autocannon is gonna be available in a bit, so I elected to position him half a distance from this Tesla tower. I think no, the other side. Then get back to the anti-tank emplacement, taking the guard dog. Yeah, forget the backpack. There we go. Second wave coming. Yeah, looking for, yeah, here at least I have something to shoot at. Unfortunately, it was already dead. To be honest, I was actually thinking, man, I wish I had a better a vantage point. Here the Tesla tower is doing a lot of good damage. Yeah. So basically I'm just waiting for Bile Titans and Impalers and for some reasons no Impalers, no Bile Titans, no Chargers or anything, just squishy enemies that can be taken by the turrets. So I think we ended up being overwhelmed only one time, but we managed to reposition inside, and it was only at the end of the mission. So there we go, just waiting for some armored enemy to come. Yeah, that's the problem with orbital napalm. Like you see, one of my teammates used the orbital. Wasn't it is effective, but also unnecessary. Definitely overkill. And here again, sending a 120 when there's absolutely no one. Yeah. And you know, these orbitals end up killing a lot of us during this mission. Yeah. So here I'm just going for a resupply, I think, or yeah, it was just to refresh refreshing the sentries for the next run. Yeah, positioning the rocket sentry there, and the autocannon is gonna be available in 12 seconds. So like thinking maybe I should stay here, put in the autocannon and then move away. I elected to actually come back to the anti-tank emplacement here. For some reason I could have positioned my autocannon, to be honest. But yeah, I think my previous autocannon was already like, as you can see, like orbital barrage, the 320, 380 at only 40 meters distance is pretty bad. I was like thinking maybe I'll chance it, maybe I'll try to sit on my anti-tank emplacement, and hopefully I'm not gonna be hit by the orbital barrage. Here I see I was about to kill this. Finally I have a Bile Titan and end up being killed by the barrage. Very unfortunate. Yeah, my teammates actually positioned his anti-tank emplacement in the right area. So yeah, let's go back. Anyway, I still have an anti-tank emplacement ready, so I'm gonna do it again. Place it exactly where it is. Position a autocannon sentry just right over here, because we're gonna start getting overwhelmed. Then using the anti-tank emplacement to actually take care of all these trash. And I'm gonna struggle with the angle, but I think we should do it. And again I don't have the angle to actually be very effective here. But still, it's pretty relaxing to actually take care of the bugs, especially the predators, after everything that happened to me the last game. Okay. So, one thing I'd like to point out is, you know, how easy it is to actually deal with the Terminids in general when there's proper choke points and proper defenses and turrets, and you know, when the fire again another orbital, it's very easy to actually deal with finally a charger, but I don't have the angle to kill it. I managed to actually shoot him. He was kind enough to actually climb and give me the right shot, so I was a bit lucky here. But in general, dealing with the Terminids, if you have the right choke points, even with the Predators, is pretty easy. So this actually maybe makes me believe that probably the best way to actually deal with them is to use the terrain to your own advantage. Make sure that you're fighting them in the choke points and not in open areas. Especially, I also noticed in Fenrir 3, like, since the predators were actually introduced, any interactions with the bugs actually triggers a bug breach, and within the bug breach, multiple other bug breaches. Like, you end up fighting really long battles for no reasons. And the worst of it is when you want to do a what's it called, a mega nest. Like mega nests on Fenrir 3 with the predators, horrible horrible. Like I had some missions that were pretty easy, but in general it's absolutely mind-blowing, absolutely horrible. You get killed all the time, you get overwhelmed by enemies. Okay, here I'm here I'm lucky. I'm having a bile titan that is looking at me, and I took care of him in 3 shots. Pretty easy when you have like a very good angle on his face. So as you can see, it's pretty easy. Like we have already have like 4 rockets launched out of 8, and I believe by the end, like I think by the time we're gonna be at 6 out of 8 is when things are gonna go south. So I'm just trying to give some support. Again, shooting on the container, not too good. But yeah, pretty straightforward. Yeah, but I'm still, in terms of, again, this orbital at 48 meters distance, I'm probably gonna get killed again. Yeah, this one, it's a napalm barrage. But yeah, I'm still thinking about which loadout would be quite effective to deal with you know, this planet under these conditions. You know, with the predator, all those predator stalkers and normal stalkers and those predator hunters and whatnot. Still not quite at ease with that. And I don't know if it's the case with you guys, but I'm feeling the tension also with the, you know, when I'm playing with random, you know, teammates. I feel like, you know, they're actually more tense and more prone to kick someone out of the party for no big reasons. Probably because people are on edge when they're playing, you know, Terminids. But yeah, die, stalker, die. All right, so here I think it's at about this time when things are starting to go south. So everything was pretty okay. I don't know what I was watching here. Yeah, I was watching for. I thought I saw some cloaked stalkers, stuff like that. So I was actually looking at that angle, pretty much. Here again, going to refresh the autocannon turret to make sure you're okay. And I know there are some enemies because I'm seeing this, you know, more sentry shooting. So yeah. But as I said, like I think people really got, you know, a bit spooked by this new enemy, and you know, you feel like the difficulty has gotten kicked up a notch, which is okay. I think given all the firepower that we've been receiving lately and all those cool weapons, though, it was only a matter of time before, you know, the game developer starts actually giving us a really worthy challenge. So I think it's about here where we're gonna be kind of overwhelmed, I think, because of you know, unlucky, you know, because of some orbitals or something like that. Can't really remember, so let's see. Yeah, as I said, orbital napalm. So it's gonna cause our sentries to get destroyed, and maybe some of our people are gonna get killed. Gonna have. So here this this Tesla sentry is doing actually amazing here, and nothing actually is passing by them. So I have one of my teammates that has died. Yeah, bile titan. I don't know what came out of the way here. You can also see one of my teammates actually send mines on the left. So I'm going to refresh the turrets. So we're still not overwhelmed. I think it's about this time. You can see that it was pretty easy for us by the amount of, you know, resupply available that we have there. Don't know what happened to my teammate. He died. That wasn't because of an orbital. So I don't know what happened. You're just getting the dog breath, even though I didn't really need it, but just getting it just for good measure. Now we're 7 out of 8. We're almost done. Yeah, pretty much almost one of the last runs. And I barely actually used my anti-tank emplacement. And here, yeah, here I'm starting to, because I think, yeah, so basically what happened is that on the left we no longer have the Tesla tower. On the right we're starting to have, like, yeah, see, a few enemies start to get through. I think I'm gonna get killed by, I don't know what happens. I think it's a, I think an orbital. I'm gonna end up being killed by an orbital, something like that. And yeah, I'm gonna kill the charger, 2 shots. Bye. Then trying to see what's going on, trying to clean everything. Yeah, orbital. Man, his teammate Graf, I think his name is Graf. Like, he killed a lot of us, but we almost done. You know, with the mission, 7 out of 8. So I'm just gonna put my turrets here, autocannon turret here. I'm gonna put my anti-tank emplacement, but it's already done. Mission accomplished. Everything's happy, everything's peachy, and yeah, pretty uneventful. Just wanted to share this one because, you know, I feel like a lot of people have been frustrated by the new enemies, and they're not that different. Yeah, that's emote. Oh, can't hug him. Yeah, kept hugging him. It was very easy. We did a good job. But, you know, I know that a lot of people have been frustrated by the Predator, and I was super frustrated yesterday. Still frustrated. I had like today 3-4 missions where it didn't actually go really well. I have no idea why this guy is actually shooting him. I like sometimes when people start doing goofy things, but I don't know what's the deal with that. Yeah, so I'm trying to be goofy as well, but it's time to go. Thank you everyone for watching. See you next time.